Alright guys, we're back and we're doing some flashing today. I know this video will be kind of redundant for the majority of you out there because you just don't have access to a flashing brake which allows you to bend your own custom flashing. But I thought, hey, little knowledge doesn't hurt, even if it's not going to come in handy right away. You never know. One day you might be on a job site that has a flashing brake and be like, I know how to do that. Samurai showed me. Boom. So quick tip for you guys, any of you doing sheet metal work, sometimes you got to build little caps for some beam ends or whatnot, little flashings here and there to divert water away from your house. I don't know what you're doing, but knowing how to work with sheet metal comes in handy. So if you're in the case where you got a big roll of sheet metal like this and you got to make some custom flashings, don't waste your time snipping slow as molasses January and then warping the metal, because the blades always put a little undulation in the metal edge and you got an ugly edge after when you cut with these snips. Just use a lute ruler and your utility knife. Wherever you want your line, just scribe it on there with your knife. Once you got your line scribed in there, you can run over it a few more times. Alright. And then you just stand that metal up. Just slowly let that cut bend. Ba-boom. Deadly straight. Deadly sharp. Cut in your flashing. That's what you want. Okay, that looks like factory. Nice, clean, crisp. The way the samurai likes it. Not only that, it's faster and it makes you look like a boss on the job site. Okay? Oh, alright, so for those of you who don't know, this is what's called a flashing brake. Not too many people have tools like this. Hey, look, a little scrap of flashing in there. I can do a demo for you. So the way it works is you slide your flashing into this little channel here, whichever color you want. And the way I measure it, say you want to put a drip edge, a little 1/2 inch bend on the flashing. Right, just make a snip 1/2 inch in on each end. Bend that little tab up. So once you put your snips in, fold the tab up a little bit just so that it catches. And slide it in. It hits right there. Hits right there. Then you put this down. This is the clamp. It's got these cams on it that wedge the fence down. And as with most things that I get from my dad, this tool is a little bit gibbled, so it doesn't have a handle. You're supposed to have a big D-ring handle that helps you fold things up, but I don't have that. It's busted off, so. Bend this thing up. It kinks all the way around. Unlock it. Push that back down, and to bend the drip edge, you simply hold that in there and voila. Nice 1/2 inch drip edge. And you open that up. Take its handle off every time. cover down. There you have it. So bending flashing is pretty straightforward when you have a brake like this, but most people don't have access to the brake. So your only option is to just buy pre-made flashings at your local hardware store. Why didn't I do that? Well, maybe I don't like being constricted by the man, having him dictate the size of my trim because he only supplies a certain size flashing at the hardware store. I don't like that. I find that offends my spirit animal. It is a violation of my freedom and my God-given rights to get a flashing brake and bend my own flashing so I can make my trim my own size. But I will tell you, it takes a lot longer to do it this way. But all beautiful things have their price in labor. Well, I got you here talking about flashing. Here's a quick little detail you can do to prevent water from penetrating in behind your flashing. It's called an end dam. In Canada, these are code, so you got to put these on all your window flashings for good reason. Because this flashing is designed to sit on top of your window header, your whatever your trim board for the top of your window is. So any water that comes down your siding is going to hit this flashing and then go over top of your window trim and drip off down instead of weeping in behind the header of your window and rotting out behind there. And what we have to do here in Canada is put it. It's called an end dam on there. So make a snip about 1.5 inches in. Cut that out. Cut it right in the bend there. Same distance in. You get these Bendy Pliers here. It's always good to have a pair of these if you're doing sheet metal work. Bend that up 90. Take a snip in behind there. Take that little tab there, fold her in. Pinch the remainder that's above that tab, fold it over. Pinch her tight. Take my snips. Cut a little 45 on there to take off that ugly edge. That's what you got your end dam. So any water that's sitting on this flashing comes down your siding on top of your window, the wind's trying to blow it back off the end of your flashing. It's going to hit that dam and be forced to come out and drip, as opposed to get in behind your trim, behind your siding, and keep weeping down around your window frame. So always check with your building codes. This is a 3/4 inch high end dam. You might have to make one bigger or smaller, I don't know, but you should always put end dams on your window flashings. That's how I do it. Hey, you do whatever you want to do, okay? Till next time.